Welcome back to you know what? Screw this. Screw y'all. I lost like 2 subscribers for basically putting out videos. Just putting out videos. What the heck is wrong with you? Why does this happen? Like people would just mess with me. It was like, oh, well, you upload. I would upload like 3 videos one time, and then out of nowhere, I would lose like 20 subscribers. I'm like, are you serious? Is it because that I'm reminding y'all that I'm here, that I'm still making content? Is that what's going on? What's up? And now you decide to leave? Not. I hate YouTube, man. I never want this as a job at all. Okay, maybe as a sense of resume, like look what I've been doing, but also, yeah, YouTube sucks. Golly. Anyways, let's talk about I don't know, man. There's not a lot of things in terms of breaking. Where the heck is this? Is just basically a ranting, you know, episode. Just me ranting. Where the heck is Who Got the Flowers? Where is that? I keep seeing that through Predators. I'm like, yo, who got the flowers? Where is Who Got the Flowers? I see the event. And also shout out to Tiger. Congrats to him for, being part of Predators crew. That's dope. But I'm like, yo, where are the freaking battles? I'm sorry. Are we doing this dumb subscription thing? The thing that Break Free did one time? Where is it? I think it was Break Free, right? I could be wrong. But where is Who Got the Flowers? I don't see that anywhere, bro. And it's kind of disrespectful. I'm like, yo, like that event passed at this point. Where is it? Just drop it. You think you're getting big followers, or you think you're getting like big money for just, not, or just gatekeeping, and we have to freaking wait this damn long for the damn event? I don't know what it is, but when it comes down to Who Got the Flowers itself, like whenever they put out an event or something like that out there, they take a long ass time. They take a long time just to upload anything. And I'm just like, can you just put out the freaking battles? Inconsistent. There would be like what is it, like a live stream of it or something like that. They would upload it like ASAP, and like it will be longer than any usual B-boy event. And I'm just so impatient. I'm like, where is the battles? Come on. Like, Who Got the Flowers is I don't know. To me, it's a weird like event itself. I hate the name. Who Got the Flowers? And you got me talk like if somebody was angry, it was like, yo, who got the flowers? Who got the It's so funny. It's like, man, these freaking I never thought, like, it's the worst name for any B-boy event. The worst name. Okay? What do you like? We have a B-boy event that is supposed to be like very, I don't know, midsummer like effect. I don't know what kind of Europeanish is this, but it like how did we like get to a point where an event is like flower theme, but also b-boying? It's true. There's true essence of hip hop sprinkled around it, but it's about flowers. It's like this is the freaking LF event. That's what it is. It's the LF event, okay? That's what it should be called. It might as well be sponsored by Lacoste, okay? That's what is this sissy stuff? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, also, I did see some battles here and there from B-side missions. They got freaking. You know what's funny? I seen the battles here and there. They were dope. Okay. I do want to talk about a thing with like Hero 10 and also Stephanie, which I'm like, oh boy. I don't want any hate. No hate to them. But this is a channel that doesn't get any views, so I can say whatever the frick I want. Kind of a weird couple. Okay, I never seen like a couple within breaking where it's like Hero 10 is young. He's like just got out of high school or something like that. And Stephanie is a mother, like I think a single mother, and also she's older. And I'm looking at this that's going to be like a couple, and I'm like, I don't listen. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, Kanatsu and who's the Canadian? Anton is. It feels right. They kind of like almost same age or some sort. Maybe Kanatsu could be a bit younger. Ami and also Ills, that feels right. You know what I mean? Victor and big girl Kate, shout out to Kate now, she's 30. I didn't know that. I didn't She looks a bit younger than I realized. I was like, how, what? She's already 30? Like, which would make sense because Victor turned 30 like a while ago. And I'm like, oh, okay. When it comes to a few years difference, but this one is a long years difference. The Hero 10 and also like and it's funny, like the was it one of the hosts in B-side missions when they were hosting an event in the UK, he accidentally called him Hong Ten, and also you got Sugar Rush. MC Sugar or whatever his name is, the guy is like, it's all about the details. It's all about the details. And his annoying voice for once I like him because at least he kind of corrected the other host, the one that kind of sounds like him, but it has a heavier, basically like hip hop's Idris Elba. But it the couple, I don't know if you call it a couple or there's a part of me where I thought they were friends, and there was like hints here and there. I didn't know they were a couple, and I'm just like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It feels kind of a bit off here and there. I don't know. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't, Anyways. And of course, they have the freaking whacking event. I rebuke that. Okay. I can say that right now. There was like a time, and I feel like this is UK's politics in a sense. Like I would have to say, a very liberal, country in a sense. It's from what it's looking like, especially in news and stuff like that. I just don't like what they stand or something. And I didn't like it when I went there. I was like, there was like this dark vibe or something in people's faces. Maybe because everyone was going to work and stuff. But even though I was there for just a layoff before going to Italy, I kind of feels off there. I'm like, what's going on? Why is this? Well, are we still in the war or something? Like, I don't know. But the airport looks nice. It's just, and everything looks nice, of course. And, first time in Europe, I will never forget it. But at the same time, I'm like, just doesn't, something doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, whatever. What is it called? I think it's called B-side mission or something. It could be, that could be the name. You know what? That could be the name. I don't know the names here and there, but I'm going to look it up anyways, okay? That's what I'm about to do. Okay, just freaking give me the damn. It's B-side Hip Hop Festival in a mall somewhere. Yeah, of course they got the Vogan thing. Of course they got, I don't know, like other stuff going on where it's like, yeah, that's cool. Pernino was there. Dope. One of the ones that I recognize. And I haven't seen Smack 19 in a while. A crew that Kid Karam is part of. So that's my laundry. And yeah, I haven't seen them. And I see LB battling. And it's like, wow, it's been a while. But also, they had a amazing battle against, some of the other B-boys as well. I didn't even put it on the list. So I'm just going off by memory. Other than that, yeah, that's just my views of it, I guess. I don't know. Mace is there, the return of Mace, because I guess, especially, Mace's girlfriend is in, from the UK, B-Girl Solid. Anyways, and that's a perfect age couple. There is such a young couple. But when it comes to Hero 10 and also, like Stephanie, I don't know, because you got to understand, Hero 10 is young, okay? And he has to be the fodder. Yes, very young fodder. I don't look at him. Listen, if me and Hero 10 were friends, I don't know if I would have the guts to tell him, like, hey, man, I don't know what you think about this. Maybe I would. Maybe there's somebody. Maybe, shout out to maybe anybody from Breaking Me, Zeku, one of my favorites over there, would actually tell him, like, hey, man, this, I don't know about this. You're too young. You have a lot of responsibility. I just almost went Italian there. Responsibility, and when it comes down to just especially the Stephanie's child, and I don't know where was I would picture any other b-boy from Europe, but I didn't realize it was gonna be Hero 10. I don't know how did that relationship even went. You know what I mean? Anyways, next up, What is this called? Oh yeah, there's a wild card for BC1. I don't know, man. Motive. I've been watching this like okay, I wouldn't say show or something like that. There is this show in South Korea. It's a dance show. It's something related to the culture, maybe in a sense of K-pop. I guess, but it's a show, and it's called Woman Fighter, Woman Street. I only know it by the acronyms, which is called WSWF, and a crew called Motive, which is a crew that Logistics is part of. Yes, I still call her Big Girl Logistics. And even though she thinks she can change her name, please don't. Like it doesn't make sense. That was the dumbest. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, it's like oh, I'm just planning to change things or something. You know, my name is like no. People know you as Logistics and nothing else. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, there's certain b-boys here and there, and a good amount of them, or at least the majority, never change their name. There's a lot of, b-girls and b-boys, they never, ever change the name. Their name is day one. Maybe they could change it up in terms of like where they at in breaking, but the ones that I know that are at the top, trust me, the majority never change the name. I never change my name. I sometimes even call myself DJ Vinzel just to have people's memories, just to know who I am, especially when I meet, one of my favorites that did, went that were around my channel before we got terminated, and I would hope like the word DJ would ring a bell inside of them, being like, oh, my name is DJ Vinzel, and they'll be like, oh snap, yo, where have you been? I was like, nowhere. I've been nowhere. If anybody's wondering where I've been, oh boy, that will be a amazing just answer that I will give. It will just literally be like, yeah, where have I been? Where have I ever been? You know what I mean? Nowhere. I've been in around like Europe a bit, but I'm still here. Anyways, yeah, Motive Crew. Can I just say something? This is just a quick rant about the show. I know that the girls in this show particularly are not designed to be pretty. Maybe they are, maybe to some people. They are the most manliest, most hood rat, most bougie, most K-pop freaking women that I ever freaking seen. Like, what am I looking at? What is this fashion sense? You trying to be all hood? Like how many freaking like Megan Thee Stallion wannabes are in this? Okay, how many freaking like Tyler wannabes or something? I don't know, man. Like some of them even try to dress up like 50 Cent. Like, what we doing? These girls are just like, I don't get it. And like, they're short, and they're also like in many ways, as I look at them, they're just like they're almost like about that life, but also a good amount of them don't know what it's like in America. And when you see the Americans, they're kind of raw, and they're just like there's something about Motive. And I discovered Motive like a bit ago, to be honest, like a few weeks ago, and it was that World of Dance, and they're just so clean. I just couldn't stop watching the dance, and I'm like, yo, there's something about the footwork and everything, even though it's not breaking related. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, that's just clean. That's just clean, There's something about it. And now I see them with these other, which is, it's an all-female crew dancing show, I guess I'll put it. And I was looking at, just this, the different episodes or something, or just clips here and there. And I'm just like, what the heck is this? Like, these girls they're not the prettiest, but they also are the manliest that I have ever seen, but they still have they're still biologically female, and I'm just looking at them like, yo, what are you trying to put here? Let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick, boy. Let me check Neji. Yes, sir. Okay. The thing is that I have Instagram here, and I can look it up, okay? I can see what's going on. Okay, Woman Street, Woman Fighter or something. It's like the most, I don't know. Like, they have some sass to it. They have like different styles. Can we stop with the freaking basketball shorts? I'm sorry. And listen, I'm a dude. I don't have the best, like, I when I see women wearing like basketball shorts, and it's like a crop top, I'm like, what are you? There's something about it where it's like doesn't it just doesn't feel right. It gives me like don't f with me type vibes or something. And there's these girls that are just like the most hood, most like, yo, we about to fight you, jump you type. Okay, I'm just like, what you thinking this is, Australia? Especially Australia, and I get it. Australia is well known out there, and you can see that most of these girls are just like probably older than me, and I'm just like, man, what? Listen, it's me watching B girls for a while now. I got a good, way of looking at, especially for many B girls, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, they're at the certain length points where they could be manly, but also at the same time, they still are fabulous either way. And I'm just like, yeah, just like any other, just to separate them from the dudes, especially now. Back then, it was like, yo, what is up with these B girls wearing the biggest t-shirts, wearing like baggy pants, and just acting like a dude? You're not a dude, okay? I'm sorry. You're not a dude. God calls you to be a woman, and God calls men to be a man, okay? You get that Pride Month? You freaking get that in your head? It's Pride Month, I swear. But when it comes to these girls that I've seen in the show, I'm like, yo, these are the most manliest type of women. They're not muscular in a sense, but there's just something like, why is everything so freaking baggy? Why are they so like intimidating? You're not doing much, okay? You freaking intimidating who? Who you intimidating for? Oh my goodness, how many? And it's especially the freaking Korean crew and the Japan crew. I'm like, get out of here, get out of here. This is just a music video look. Okay, you're not doing nothing. Okay, Japan and Korea. I was an Asian citizen. I live in the Philippines. You ain't about that life. Okay, you ain't about that life. Okay, unless you like grew up in the Yakuza or something. What you think you is? Moving on. My goodness, but I hope Motiv crew wins. I was looking, I was like, man, the amount of black wannabes in this is insane. An American crew is just looking at them like, what the hell is this? What the Oh my God, international, the East in their own heads, right? There's just something about the East where it's like, man. But here in the West, I guess common sense is there, but freedom is there as well. You know what I'm saying? Fise. So I watched Fise here and there. Also, there was a crew that was, I mean, not crew. There was a battles or some amount of battles that was going on in B War Network, but I didn't care to check, to be real with you. Fise, I saw some of their battles. That was fire. Okay. I love, especially Reunion is at it, okay? What is the crew called again? I don't know, but they're from Reunion, which is, Talent Zone of France, I believe. And dope stuff from them, especially from Killian. Still killing it. I didn't know it was going to come back, but I saw, especially Stephanie, she was doing her thing as well. Of course, she's there. I mean, why not? The pants? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I keep bashing you this. Big fan. But at the same time, the pants is way up to the freaking waist. Way up to the waist. If you're not comfortable at all, and you just decide to put it all the way in your freaking waist to the point where it's almost like an ovary, like it's such a weird look. And the pants it was like way too much. Okay, it was like, whoa, that is too much brightness or too much emphasis of like, it's almost like you're breaking with like just a cloth of like literally just a white square as pants. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry, but up to the waist. Nah, I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that. I'm sorry, Stephanie. But also, who's Biga Royal. She is killing it. I'm starting to follow a lot of her, battles here and there. And I'm like, wow, she is really at it out there. My gosh. And yeah, there was also a crew battle in some points of this. I don't know where, but and all I can tell you is that they have it. Listen, France has the best viewer battles to the point where it kind of gets bananas. That makes sense. If the Olympics likes bananas, that's why they put it there, right? We'll live in a peace. God bless.